Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of Mani Tuesday, the Christmas edition. In today's episode, we are going to be doing this beautiful Christmas mani. I'll also be showing you a step-by-step application of dip powder and how I prep my nails for application. So stay tuned. So this is my natural nails and I'm just pushing back the cuticles, which is a crucial step in order to prevent lifting. So never skip this step. Now I'm using my e-file to remove all the dead skin from my cuticle area. I also cut the excess skin from my cuticles, however, I did not show that part. My nails are very soft and they chip very easily, hence the reason I'll be wearing tips for this design. They are going to be very short and look very natural. Now I'm just buffing off the natural shine from my nails in preparation for the dip powder to adhere to it better. So I'm using square tips and I'm also going to be using IBD 5-second glue to apply it to my nail. I just love this nail glue and it adheres in 5 seconds just as advertised. When choosing your nails, remember to pick a perfect size. Never choose a size up because that can lead to air pockets, which can lead to lifting. So when I apply it to my nails, I also cut it to my desired length, which will be not very short, but short enough. Going more for a natural length. I also file and buff the tips so that it's flush with my natural nail and also to remove the shine from the tip. And now I'm applying bond to my natural nails just to dehydrate the nail. This is also a crucial part that prevents lifting. Some people also apply nail primer to the nail bed, but I'm just using the bond. So now it's time to build my nail. I want a natural apex, so starting with my clear acrylic, I apply base to the part where the tip and the natural nail meets, and then I dip it into the clear acrylic. So when doing natural nails, an apex isn't necessary. Usually 2 to 3 coats of dip powder is needed for natural nails because dip powder is used just like nail polish. So an apex isn't necessary. However, I just like the look of the apex. It was very natural looking, might I add. So then I apply base to the whole nail and then I dip it into the clear acrylic. If you were doing it on your natural nails, you wouldn't need this step. The clear acrylic acts like base coat if you are comparing it to nail polish, so it may be necessary for some and it may not. Some people just start with the color. I also apply some activator to the nails and then I use the peel-off base coat on top of the nails for easy removal. I wasn't sure if the activator could penetrate the peel-off base coat and I didn't want to risk the foundation of my nails being weak. Hence the reason I applied activator to harden the foundation of my nails. I used 2 coats of peel-off base coat. I applied the peel-off base coat so that I would be able to remove the design without removing the whole nail set, just to avoid using acetone. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Many factors determine if the nail comes off easy, so don't think that it would be the same for everyone. In this case, it worked for my thumb and my index, but the rest of the nails was very difficult to remove. I also used it another time and it didn't quite work, so it's back to the drawing board with this method. The products I'll be using today are this red and silver chunky loose glitter, Azure Beauty dip powder in red and glitter red, and I'll also be doing a mini review on the Azure Beauty products, Cherael Sky Pure White and Pro Dip Clear Acrylic. So starting with the dark red Azure Beauty dip powder, I apply a thin layer of base to the whole nail and then I dipped it into the red acrylic. I don't think it's wise dipping into such a small container though, because there is potential for the nail to smudge. So beware of that because the powder doesn't have anywhere to go when dipped, so it can smudge the nail. As you can see, the nail is already at full opacity with just one coat. However, I apply base again for a second layer, however, it wasn't necessary. I love this color and achieving full opacity is easy with this powder. Highly recommended. So onto the middle finger. I decided to sprinkle instead of dip my finger so that my nail wouldn't smudge. So I apply a thin layer of base to the nail. Then I sprinkle this Azure Beauty red glitter. So honestly, I thought I did something wrong. I was so confused as to why hardly anything stuck to the nail. But I believe it was because of the peel-off base coat that I applied. And I was so wrong about this red glitter. I really thought I wouldn't have liked it. But this is one of my favorite dip powder glitters. I needed about 4 layers of this dip powder to get full opacity. But this glitter is so gorgeous. So I was saying before about using peel-off base coat on my nails. I used it on my natural nails to do the pink and gold glitter ombre. I'll link it in the cards for you to check it out. How I did it was I applied it to my natural nail and then I applied my tips and dipped into my desired color. And within 3 days, the nails was off of my nail bed. I believe this happened because of the natural oils omitted from my nail bed. When it's being used over clear acrylic, it's being absorbed, so that's why it would not work most times. But that's just my theory, I could be wrong. I'm going to do it again over my tips and see if it works. I'll keep you guys posted. So onto the ring finger, which is the white nail. I'm using Cherael Sky Pure White. I should have applied the white first because the dark red acrylic bleeds a lot. So I had to change my base brush so that it wouldn't contaminate the white. I applied 3 layers of this color. And the reason I'm dipping into the powder instead of sprinkling is because the Cherael Sky container is very large compared to the Azure Beauty container. So I'm less likely to smudge my nail. Onto the pinky finger, I applied a thin layer of base to the whole nail. And then I sprinkled the Azure Beauty red dip powder. I also did the same for the thumb. I encapsulated the nails off camera. I did so by sprinkling the clear acrylic onto the nails. And while doing so, the clear acrylic got contaminated by the red, so I had to throw away the excess. So just be careful when using this Azure Beauty Red. I did 2 layers of clay. What you see me doing here is applying a generous amount of activator to my nails, and then I waited 5 minutes and began filing and buffing. And now this is after filing and buffing, and now I'm applying more activator. So onto the ring finger, I apply base to the whole nail. Then using my rhinestone picker, I applied a star on the nail. And then I proceeded to apply the red chunky glitter to make my Christmas tree nail design. Now this was difficult because the base kept drying on me. I would highly recommend using gel top coat when doing this. It would have saved me the issues I encountered. So when I was finished, I just applied base on top of the nail, which was a fail because the glitter started moving. So in order for the glitter not to move, I applied a medium-sized droplet of base over the glitter, and then I just even it out with my brush. It was difficult, but I got through with it. So I would recommend you use gel top coat so that you could maneuver with the glitter and it wouldn't dry on you and you wouldn't have all these problems. So now I just apply top coat to all of the nails. And this is the finished look, guys. I hope you like my Christmas nail design. And thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!